Hello, Jesse Good here, and today we're taking a look at the top 25 LEGO sets coming out in summer 2018, which I want the most. The sets that won't appear on the list are ones I already own, and some that haven't been revealed at this time, which are from upcoming movies. Without further ado, let's get into this. Starting off the list is the LEGO Star Wars Snoke's Throneroom. I think many agree this is the best scene of The Last Jedi, so of course I want to own it as a LEGO set. But it's $70. $70 for a set of this size with only about 500 pieces? Well, yep, that's LEGO Star Wars for you. It's missing those awesome red walls and it's $20 overpriced. If those weren't the case, this would easily be in the top 5 of the set. Sure, the Praetorian Guards are some of the coolest looking figures of this year, and sure, this does have that updated Rey with the newer hairpiece, so I still want it, but I'll pick it up on sale and that's why it's so low. The LEGO City Capital set is a good looking set, but there's enough weighing it down that I know I'll have to wait for it to go on sale to pick it up, like Snoke's Throneroom, if I could find it on sale. So like, I love the hotel, even though it's pretty darn small. The food stand where you can grab a slice, the little icy stand, and the tour bus are all great. But there's pointless additions that bump up the price and take away from other builds, like this random out of place half pipe and the crane. That wouldn't be a problem if it was a cheaper set, but it is $150. And all these builds do is take away pieces from something like the museum, which, come on, they use the excuse that it's being built to make it a very shallow build. Like, I'm glad they included the exhibit, but with nothing else inside, it's disappointing. I wish I was more inclined to get this set, but oh well. The LEGO Ninjago City Docks is a set I almost feel obligated to get since I love the regular Ninjago City set, but this one has a lot more generic builds and such that I'm less interested in picking it up early. However, it is smaller and about $120 cheaper. There's a couple of interesting minifigures and the overall look is still a great stylized set. And one thing I noticed pretty late on is the Johnny Thunder references. There's two. I'll keep one secret, but the other one is this billboard right here. If this is a direct consumer set like the first, I'll have to pay full price, so I might just wait till Christmas time or if there's a good LEGO store promo. The LEGO Batman Attack of Talons is a $20 set with a build I don't care too much about, but some great figures. Welcome to LEGO DC Superheroes. The armored Batman is cool, the Talons are a lot like TMNT foot soldiers, but Ace the Bat Hound is super adorable in the coolest way possible. He has basically sold this set to me. Yeah, I may not get it over some other sets, but I don't mind paying full price, it's only $20 after all. The Unikitty Party Time set has a cute build. It's not amazing, but I like how colorful and fun it looks. However, the best build of it is Hawkadile, who is exclusive to this one. With some of those pieces, I don't even know how they're doing it. But it's just a really interesting build overall, so I want to buy it when it releases. Like I said with the Attack of Talons, it's only $20 after all. The LEGO Ninjago Golden Dragon Master is almost a necessity to me. Whenever they release one of these new spinner or flyer toys for Ninjago, I make sure to get one. I want to see what the playstyle is for each, and this is no different. And you know, I don't feel bad getting this one since this also has a great minifigure. I don't know who it is, but the exclusive gold head wrap and outfit is really neat. I don't like how it is $15 more than expected, but it's still not too bad of a deal. The LEGO Batman Brother Eye Takedown is a weird set, and I like weird sets. Well, the Brother Eye build is the oddity. I love the creepy eye at the middle, but I just don't care for another Batwing, and that build is most of the set. I like the minifigures, especially Batwoman. This dude is a crazy looking figure, and that's his draw since he isn't a super iconic character. But again, it's about $30, so I don't mind getting this for the figures and the weird build. I'll just use the Batwing for pieces. The LEGO Star Wars Hoth Medical Chamber was missing from the Assault on Hoth. A bit late making this add-on LEGO, but still, it's a nice playset that basically is all I need for the base. I can easily mod this to be just a regular hospital room. The exclusive Luke has interesting printing, the Leia minifigure will be one of my first, surprisingly, and the Hoth Medical Droid is a nice design as well. This would be higher, but I have a habit of buying these $20 to $30 LEGO Star Wars sets and not building them, so I'm a bit scared that'll happen. I do wish it was cheaper than $30 though. While I tried to collect all Brickheads, the only ones on this list is this 2-pack, more specifically, that awesome Dumbledore. I love the robe printing all over, and the beard is excellently done. I also adore when LEGO uses a different mold to illustrate other existing molds, and that's what they did here with glasses. It's a niche thing I appreciate. Ron is fine too, but it's just Albus who's more interesting, and for 20 bucks, these will be fun to build. The fact we're getting LEGO Powerpuff Girls sets this summer, separate from their brief run in LEGO Dimensions, was a total surprise, and the smallest of the bunch is Bubbles' Playground. I do wish the builds were better here. A yellow mech is a cool idea, but this one is too puny. I do love the Morebucks minifigure with that crazy molded head, and it's a good enough deal for 20 bucks. For me, I'm more inclined to get sets on a new, strange, cartoony license than some of the smaller additions to past licenses. Keep that in mind. My priorities are all over the place. The Arctic Exploration Team is the only LEGO City Arctic set I really want this summer. It's cheap as heck and gives me a taste of the awesome minifigure designs being sprinkled throughout the sets. The new aviator hat mold is fantastic, and the other outfits are cool. Pun completely intended. The builds are lacking even for a starter set, but hey, cute little husky. Those aren't in too many cheap sets these days. The Unikitty Fairground is definitely the most interesting building set of the series. While I wish the coaster was more complete, it would fit nicely as something in a kiddie section of a theme park. The side build fits with that as well, and it's a dream of mine to make a LEGO amusement park setup. I don't get the 2 random go-karts though, but they're not too annoying since the set is only 40 bucks. It's also the way I'll be getting Richard the Brick and Dr. Fox, whom I always thought were silly designs. The LEGO Ninjago Throneroom Showdown is definitely my favorite of the new wave. It's like Cryptarian Prison, a little playset build with 5 minifigures, all for 20 bucks. I especially like the girl with white hair, and since I'm not getting any of the other sets, this will give me some of those interesting new ninja outfits. I do wish the build was a bit more interesting, like it's even more basic than Cryptarian Prison, but still not terrible overall. The LEGO Creator Pirate Roller Coaster is a lot of people's favorite set this year, as it's a cheap alternative to the big D2C coaster, but still has a unique pirate flair to hold on its own. I think it's a decent price for 90 bucks, and while I wish the roller coaster had more tracks and was automated with different mechanisms, the queue line may even be better than the D2C coaster, since this one has more of a style to it. This is a set I'm going to really want to buy multiple copies of, since the other 2 builds are completely different coasters. Though those are smaller, so I'll wait till I can snag extra copies on clearance. The only LEGO Friends set I really want this summer is the Drifting Diner. People always complain that there's too much pink and purple in LEGO Friends. Well, get a taste of this set, pun also intended. This set can be integrated into any LEGO city. I love LEGO restaurants, so this is up my alley. The burger design is really well made. The little theater screen is cute and a unique idea. Go-kart side build is pointless, but it fits with the whole theme, so I don't mind. And finally, the older lady's hair piece is the return of Holtzman's hair, but it's in a new color now, so this has that added flair, a new hair piece, and it's only 30 bucks. With all that considered, you can tell why the set is so high on my list. The LEGO Harry Potter Quidditch match set is my least favorite of the Wizarding World bunch, at least of what we've seen so far. I've never really cared for the Quidditch scenes in the movies since I'm not much of a sports guy. With that being said, I want to get all the Harry Potter sets this time around so I can make a proper Hogwarts display. With that in mind, I'm going to need the Quidditch Field. It's not even a bad deal for 40 bucks. There's 500 pieces and it's a pretty substantial build, but it also seems like a very repetitive build. Still, I wish Hooch was in the set and not that mystery 4-pack, but I'll need it to go with the other sets, and the new Snitch mold is freaking awesome. The only LEGO Fantastic Beasts 2 set revealed at this time is Grindelwald's Escape, and this set is a fun one for 20 bucks. The Thestral carriage is perfect in my opinion. The center build has a nice gothic flavor to it, and the exclusive Thestral is freaking cool. Not only that, but the Seraphina minifigure is a standout to this new Wizarding World line. That sand blue looks so pretty. The biggest of the new Powerpuff Girls sets is the better one, so you know Mojo Jojo is a physical figure I wanted for a while. Well, this set finally has him, but it's not a set I want just for the one minifigure because the build of the Diamond Store is adorable. It's like the one from the $20 LEGO Batman movie set, but a bit more complete. I do wish the other builds were more interesting. They're not bad, don't get me wrong. I also wish that Blossom and Buttercup had different facial expressions from the LEGO Dimension sets. Still, for 30 bucks, I'll take this one. The Lego Harry Potter Hogwarts Express set is a very nice set for 80 bucks. It's lower in my priorities than some of the other bigger Harry Potter sets because it's not essential to a Hogwarts display, but still it's a beautiful build and I do want to get it on release. The Hogwarts Express is satisfying. Surprisingly not too cramped on the inside, but if I had to be honest, the best part is a platform 9 3/4 build. Oh my gosh, yes, yes, yes. Finally, this one is more of a complete station. I love stuff like the bridge and the fact that you can go through the walls. So cute. The Dementor figure, who only appears in this set of the stuff revealed so far, is great as well. Properly spooky. I love the idea of Lego hospitals, but there's so few recently I've never been able to get my hands on any. However, I think the one releasing this summer for City is the best of the three. It's not perfect, and if it was cheaper than 100 bucks, it would be a lot higher. The inside is cramped, but I like clever inclusions like the light brick for the X-ray slides and the small cafeteria. The exterior is just about perfect though, and that's what draws it to me the most. I need to make a little city shelf, and this would be one of the centerpieces. The Lego Harry Potter Whomping Willow set is basically the smaller Hogwarts attachment of the year, but it's still great. While I wish the inside was bigger, the potions class is perfect, the Gryffindor house has a good stuff, but gosh, I wish it was expanded, and finally, a proper Filch. The Whomping Willow is a fun build, but of course the iconic flying forward is flawless. Say that 3 times fast. All for 70 bucks, which will go perfectly with a set you'll see later on in this video. The Lego Unikitty blind bags are placing high up on the list. It ain't Lego minifigures, but they're still $4 blind bags. They're less useful than Lego minifigures for myself, but still collectible. Some of these designs are adorable. My favorites include the reptile suit, camo suit, and Hawaiian shirt outfits for Unikitty. And puppy corn as chocolate cake? I don't even know. There's great printing on these fellas, and it's always fun opening up blind bags on camera. It's the season of another Lego People Pack, and this one is Outdoor Adventures. This one is probably the best of the three. Like, I've gushed about this set in videos before, so let me keep it brief. Lots of amazing prints here, and pieces. Some highlights include the new hairpiece, the baby holder with a new baby color, and a new eagle mold, and a printed 1x1 sunny side up egg. So yeah, 40 bucks, and it'll be great to use to make new minifigures and vignettes. The Lego Harry Potter Great Hall set is freaking awesome, even for its $100 price tag. The outside is instantly recognizable and makes for a great centerpiece for that display I want to make. I love the fact that it connects to the Whomping Willow section. The dining hall interior, which like the one in the Whomping Willow I wish was bigger, still gives enough room to play around. Of course the minifigures are phenomenal. Now I don't know how much of these will be in the Lego minifigure series, but the Hagrid is so good, as is Dumbledore, and for the sets, both are exclusive. For other exclusives, McGonagall is great, Quirrell is great, Nearly Headless Nick is great, that gosh darn Sorting Hat is great, great. Just too great. My most wanted set of summer 2018 is the Lego Creator Expert Rollercoaster. When I was younger, I would always play a game called Rollercoaster Tycoon 2, where you could create your own rides and parks, and it was so fun doing that. I still play the game till this day. So with this huge push of Lego roller coasters this year, it's like a dream come true. And this is the ultimate of coasters. Sure, it's a hefty 380 bucks, but the size and such makes it clear that it's worth the price tag. I love the dips they give for maximum amusement, and the fact that you can add power functions, which I will be doing. And the side builds are pretty excellent, like the little cotton candy stand, which brilliantly reuses the beehive mold in pink. I'll just say I want this set so much I may already have it coming in the mail. You guys will have to wait and see. And that's it. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, which are Brother from Another Brick, Bricks in It, Just a Kid That Rants, Eileen Petjohn, Ryan McDonald, Milan, Aiden Shirley, Mason Gamble, Rhett Warner, Oliver Marvin, Jacob Klinkenberg, Matthew Coleman, Rodrigo Pena, Jorge Santana, Leslie Cortez, LQ, Christopher Storm Watson, Ponswold, and Trenton K. Koskaman. Woo, that was a mouthful, but your guys' support makes videos like this possible. Either way, is your list different from mine? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.